swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Washington Huskies. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the balls will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Washington's offense will get the first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Washington sends out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Tennessee's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Got the back over the middle. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to pass. Finds his man, it's Horn. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Gets rid of it. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man quickly. Turning it on! They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. So they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. On the move. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The Vols come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got a man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He makes the grab, and he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Volunteers are on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Steps away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Now rolling to the left. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Volunteers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Striving for the goal line, loose football. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover.
If you're running back and you know you got the ball on the 1-yard line, you are gluing that thing to your body and making sure I run downhill. The worst thing that could possibly happen is you putting it on the deck. Congratulations.
Breaks into the open. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Going to take a shot on second and short. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab on the right. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great, and as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that well, good coverage.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Finds a spot in the middle. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. And that's how this period will come to an end. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Unleashes one. Got him downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires left. Zips it out to his man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown ball.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this.
Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This time it's complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. And the Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to across the line to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. It's complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He slides that just inside the right upright. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Going to swing it on second down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Turning it off. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Washington has a lot of things working. Set up with another 1st down. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got the tight end.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to... Oh, he's got some space. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Volunteers in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Looking for his man. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Slay. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. To the air on first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Slay. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Gonna take a shot. He caught it. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. A strike downfield. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you?
The Huskies will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking downfield on first down. Looking downfield. He's got him this time. And he makes a completion, and they're set up and in business at the 20. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This crowd knows when to bring it. And the third down pass is incomplete. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights, it's good. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now breaks into the open. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible defense.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Husky.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hand.
Oh, they block it. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. First down here for the offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got it in the middle, it's late. Pulled down for the tackle. The Vols with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
On the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Immediately fires to the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. He's got him. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Takes the easy completion. He's going for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Running back searching for a hole. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to end. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Touchdown, Tennessee! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a man in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got his man downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. Makes one man miss.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DB.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's late. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other sideline. I played against Peyton Manning, and I played against T. Martin, who won a national championship there. They have a legacy at that position. And this guy for Tennessee, he has a chance to be the next great one.
The Volunteers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. There he goes. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown ball! And the punishment has been extended. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Trevino. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Handoff to the single running back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. Got room at the 35. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the incompletion, they go back up top. With the catch, it's Horn. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
They're able to find a tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Power football with the run. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll go with a direct snap. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, and whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defense.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch at the 25.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quarterback on the keeper. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. He'll keep it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Husky!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, better look out. He'll try to take it back. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt